Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching. Been a long time since we've opened these, folks. My patron Josh over here. Josh H is Rudy. You know how long it's been since we've done Crew First Edition, everybody? Oh, wait. Did I get any damage boxes? Oh, no, we didn't do damage boxes. That's bad luck. Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, folks, sit back, relax, as we explore the beginnings of the Flesh and Blood era. Yeah, I don't think I've opened a Crew First Edition in, what do you guys think? 6 months? It's been a long time, everybody. So obviously, we're hoping for some crazy cold foils. Josh, you're gonna get your top card graded by PCG for free after the video. So obviously, we're hoping for something better than just a basic common or a rare cold foil, or any form of we're doing 3 boxes. So the odds of a legendary, 1 per case, 1 per foil, are pretty high. I feel like we should have some pretty good luck with that. And all right, here we go. Crane Dance, Bighorn, pack 1, reinforcing the line. I forgot, this is the pack. This is the box setup where the foil rares in the back of the pack, which usually causes, see those little corner dings? That's the only problem about having the hit card, especially a foil, in the very last slot in the box. It gets a little yike. But if you get a foil common, I thought it was going to be something exciting. Sorry, I thought we were going to get something exciting there. That is the downside of doing that kind of setup. But they don't really. Ooh, nice little needle. Nothing special though. I don't think Flesh and Blood does that anymore though. I don't think there's any packs where like the main hit card is like sitting at the back or the first card in the pack. I think everybody's prevented that. Beautiful scent. That has got to be the best artwork, man. Sleep Dart, foil common. All right, so slow start, Josh. So far, you got pretty much absolutely nothing. And for the $3,000 you paid for this video, you're at $2,999 loss. Not a good start, everybody. All right, Skies, Promise. Foil common, terrible. Yeah, so Crew market's been very quiet. I think these boxes bounce around between like $400 and $600 a box. Not really a lot of excitement or ups or downs happening with this in modern. Oh, our first Majestic, Poison the Tips. That is not foil by. Ladies and gentlemen, around the world, cold foil node, Josh, box 1. Hold on. Let's see the condition here. Yeah, we got our typical cold foil little nicks in the corner there. Oh man, how's the centering? Looks pretty good. Beautiful. Oh, that's the way we want to start. There's nothing better than doing a Flesh and Blood video. I'm throwing packs now. Like, this used to be like a $1,000 card. Like, even in post-2022 bear market, post-crashes, like, this has got to be between $400 and $700 range. Like, what? That's an amazing pull, Josh. So, essentially, that covers the whole box, plus probably half of the next box. That is what we're talking about. Oh, my gosh. All right, Flood of Force and foil common. Man, it's been so long. That's Wizard, right? Yeah. I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I think I remember because back in the day when this first came out, I kept thinking this was rune chant related because of the purple colors when it first came out a long time ago. Old man Rudy remembers. And foil common. Oh, God. I just remember the hits in Crew were just so ridiculous, man. It was so much fun to crack these little boxes. And that is the kind of start we want to have to a video. Foil common, beautiful. Oh, Blessing of Serenity, gorgeous card. All right, so we're halfway through box 1, Josh. That's cold foil Majestic. That is a hell of a way to start a Flesh and Blood video, man. It's going to be very difficult. Nice Skies. So at this point, I mean, we're essentially going to need a legendary, or obviously Fable, or little Cheyenne Action or something. We're going to need something really extreme to be able to top that right out of box 1. But there are still, Crew has a lot of major hits, folks. There's a lot of major hits. So don't underestimate everything. Copper, Dauntless, Reinforce the Line, and a gorgeous, gorgeous Crimson Haze. I always look at the foiling on the eyes. You guys see that? Look at the eyes. Oh my goodness. I knew it's a foil common. I didn't know if it had a back token or anything to it, but man, that was... I know it's just a foil Ira, but still, that's such a gorgeous card in foil. You don't see that too often, man. Reinforce and the Cleansing, little Guardian action, and the research notes for the foil common. So, well, again, I wanted to do a triple box opening to make sure we hit some good pulls, but it's always nice when we start off in a really high tone there, everybody. Flying kick, foil coming. So, I think the most interesting thing about Crew is kind of the lack of market movement. Like, it's not crashing or skyrocketing. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, Majestic Gamblers. It's not cold foil, but it's still our Majestic, our fourth Majestic of the video, a Gambler's Gloves. Man, a cold foil node and a Gambler's Glove. This is why I loved Crew. Crew was my, like, dude, back in the day, up. She'll get you every time. Dude, like, Arc and Crew, I know everybody. Open WTR Alpha, Rudy, that's where the big, like, Crew and Arc, man, that was my thing. It was just, I don't know. It's what lured me in, and oh my god, poison the tips. Our first foil Majestic of the video. And, yeah, you usually only get one per box, so that's probably going to be it for this supplemental little set. But that's, you know, there's something special about this first block. Like, it felt like a lot of the cards were tough to pull. It felt like many of the cards were really special. Like, the print run was low. It just, I don't know how to explain it to you all. Which is why I'm so bullish on the old original 3 Flesh and Blood sets. I remain very optimistic about the future of products like this. You know, this was the very beginning of Flesh and Blood when there was no real understanding of, oh my god. Look at that, folks. I know it's not full, but still, we got the cock. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in hard, we got the cock. Good old commotion, man. CAC. Wow. Look at the pulls in this box, man. Gambler's Gloves, a 4 to what? I don't know. Let's call it a $500 node and a cock. I know. Chris Cox would be really proud of this video. He's probably watching anyways. Dauntless and a somersault with a foil rare. So I'm saying, like, these boxes, man. That's why I kept saying, like, when I see these boxes that are like, let's say $500 with tax and shipping a box online. Like, when I look at that, ooh, Spoils of War. There's another really good. There's a Majestic you don't see too often. Like, I look at, there's like no supply. Like, I don't even think you can buy 100 boxes on the open market. And when you see some of the pull rates and the exciting thing, oh my god. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a box opening. Majestic Fine Center in foil. Boy, that brings back memories. I remember doing the playmat promotion on that one. Oh, feels like a different world now in 2023. Can't believe it's almost 2024 and this stuff is, ooh, remorseless. It feels like a whole different world, folks. Like, opening Crew, I feel like we're in like a time capsule of like 3 years ago. Like, before, like at the beginning of 2020 and everybody started, and before everybody realized how crazy and what was coming, you know, Crew had come out and then all of a sudden the world was just insane with it. It was just such a weird time in history, everybody. Like, I can't explain the feeling of it. I guess it's just a nostalgia thing, because I've been there since the very beginning, part of Flesh and Blood, and helping get this thing, let you all be aware of it, helping everybody understand how good and the potential of this thing in the future was. Promise of plenty, and a gorgeous, gorgeous evil chickadoo. You know, it's been a hell of a ride, everybody. And I can't imagine the next 5-10 years for Flesh and Blood. Like, you know, nobody questions whether it's real or not. That old meme is over with, and it's become, you know, or they're on set, what, 12? It's just become such, like, an iconic, powerful brand, man. Trap. Ooh, Spoils of War coming in again. That's our second Spoils of War. Both non-foil, by the way. Box 1 was great, man. Boy, Box 1. Dude, Josh, I don't even know if you're going to beat Box 1, man. That was, ooh, Kadachi. And, ooh, Meganatic. I can never say this word. Meganatic Shockwave. Love the foiling version of that card. I'm sleeving the cold foil, or even the Majestics are above. I don't know, Josh, if you're going to want anything extra graded and marked and kind of signed for this video. Especially, historically, if the video gets really crazy, obviously you may want to, you know, preserve some of the really crazy hits. So I don't know what you want to do. Obviously, right now, you're probably going to want the cold foil node slabbed by PCG free included on this one. I'm assuming that's what you're really going to want. Flood of Force. And the old riled up little brood action there. All right, folks, we are already halfway through this video. Box and a half in out of our 3-box opening today. And it's, boy, what an amazing flat. Ooh, I tell you what, These little surge tokens, these foil versions of just the different rune chants and surge size, like all these little foil tokens, I didn't realize there was a little market for those little foil tokens. I didn't realize that, Copper. People like to pimp out and foil everything, man. It's kind of a thing. I didn't realize it was a thing until other patrons messaged me saying, Rudy, those are not like 10-cent bulk, man. And I was like, really? I don't know, you would think Rudy would know how to play the game and what's going on. You would think by now, right? You would think so. Crane dance. Wait, did we just have a crane dance? Yeah, at least it's a different pitch. At least we got a different pitch. I was like, dude, did we really just get back to back? Exact same? That's a little on the awkward. We try to be like wizards over here. Little duplicate. Little duplication. Cash in another rune champ. Little foil token there. Little foil happiness. Little foil happiness. Make everyone feel good. All right, here we go. Here we got the nice saber coming. Ah! Oh, look at that! Look at that! Josh, you got a cold foil and the non-foil. Dude, that's just... I almost feel like you should slab them both. Just so we can mark the Alpha Investments Holo logo on the back and we can put... Oh my gosh. Like, dude, that's such a... Like, dude, oh my gosh. That's awesome, man. High speed and a dominance. The odds of getting... And we had a Gambler's Glove in the first box. You are getting some epic equipment pools, man. No cold foil yet in box 2. I feel like something's coming. I feel like... Oh, no. By the way, Masker, very, very infamous. Look at... In foil, that is a ridiculous looking Majestic, everybody. Like, I don't understand how people... I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like, I don't know how people can enjoy doing these original boxes. Ooh, Trader. I love the skins. Trader of Skins, that evil little guy. Chopping up people. What do we got? All right, here we go. Wrapping up box 2. Still no cold foil. Still no... We had the Shockwave for a foil Majestic, but no cold foil. No major hits in box 2 yet. Blade. And just the Assault there. Predatory Assault. The old brute card, everybody. All right, here we go. We're not giving up. We're still going in hardcore. Ooh, Needle. All right, Foresight. We're reinforcing the line. Just generic. Just generic. Holding the line, folks. All right, here we go. Come on. We're going in hot. We're going in hot. Dauntless. Ooh, Mangle. Non-foil Majestic. And just the old Bolt. I always want to say Lightning Bolt, but foreboding. Foreboding Bolt. I always want to say Lightning Bolt. Just happens that way. All right, here we go, everybody. Reinforcing the line. We got Towering Titan. And the old Courier. Doesn't do much. Are we going to have a non... Now, for the record, everybody, a non-cold foil crew box is pretty rare. Usually crew boxes are pretty consistent, so if we don't have that, that's... I'm actually kind of surprised. We've only got, we got 5 packs, though. The distribution of, like, the hits in crew and later on are a lot more consistent compared to the first 2 sets. Really? Combustible flipping Courier again? Back-to-back duplicate? Come on, man. Come on, man. Rushing River. Soul Bead. Oh, that's a common. I kept thinking Soul Bead was a rare. Come on, dude. Josh, we may have gotten way too excited at the beginning of this video, and now we're bringing back to Pound Town here. Come on, here we go. We're not... Come on, please. Ow! Hey, all right. Nice little Ranger Majestic. The old Death there getting pinned down by Rudy. Not bad. Okay. All right. We'll take it. We're going to take it. That's one of the best hits of box 2. Not too bad. I know, it's nowhere near as good as box 1. Come on, reinforce the line. Oh, Twinning Blade! There we go. There we go. Majestic. No, not extended R, not foil, but you know what? Look at the art. It's a Twinning Blade. I know. Last pack. Is this going to be a no cold foil box? Box 2 for the underpriced crew? Box 2 for the underpriced crew. Come on, baby. Here we go. This is it. Oh! It's a cold foil. It's a cold foil. Oh, it's a cold foil. It is a cold foil equipment, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not a fable. End of box 2, Josh. We do have a cold foil equipment. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. It's a rare. Aether Conduct. I know it's Conduit, but we call it Aether Conduct on this channel. It's not Conduit. We did get a cold foil. All right, not as good, but you know what? Last pack excitement. By the way, that one looked a lot nicer than the Node. That looks a lot nicer. A little nick on that corner, but still, this one looks a lot nicer. Oh, we got a nick there, so we got a couple corner nicks. How's the centering on that one? Not bad. Not a perfect 10, but in my mind, You're all perfect 10s. Ah, look at Rudy being sentimental. All right, folks, box 3, we're wrapping up the video today. Great video. This is why I like doing these old FaB boxes, man. And the problem is, like, when we do the Alpha or the ARC boxes, we only do one of them. It's just, you know, we really should do a case of 4. But, you know, I mean, it's so much money. No one's going to buy a case of 4 Alpha for the channel to open. Like, it's just too much money. You know, same thing with the ARC First Edition. I mean, you were talking, geez Louise, what is that going to be like? Geez, it's probably like 10 grand. I mean, the boxes are just so expensive. But with Crew, we can actually open a larger quantity like this because the prices are, ooh, look at this start. Box 3 coming out with the blood sheath. There's a little room bay. Wow, we're getting some great. Dude, look how many non-foil great cards we've had in Majestic. We've had like almost every good Majestic slot card in non-foil. It's pretty impressive, actually, everyone. You don't see that too often. All right, folks. But anyways, yeah, it's Flesh and Blood, the real expensive stuff. It's better to do multiples because you level out some of that variance. It's just like I know the old Drippin' Cards in the other video. He was doing the ARC First Edition boxes, but man, they're so expensive, and there's just not many of those left. I don't have thousands of those boxes. You know, I mean, I've got some cases, but nowhere near enough to just. Ooh, look at that. We got the infamous snag on the eyeball there. All right, I don't know. We're gonna make sure in case you wanted those graded. And of course, a regular, another little dome. I love, not another, I'm sorry, I was thinking the magnetic of the other one. Golly, there's so many non-foil ones. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. All right, come on, please give us some goodies. We got Kadachi, Promise of Plenty, and the Flippin' Courier. The Courier, it's like the 5th time we've hit a Flippin' Courier, man. All right, come on, box 3. Give us some goodies. I feel like we've used all of our excitement up, and I feel like we're not gonna, strike. I feel like, that's common again. I feel like we're just not going to get much more. I still, you know, I'm like the only Timmy left standing saying like cardboard and collect cardboard and rah, but another Courier? Come on, man. Like, I still feel like if I had to pick any of them, like, I think Crew is the most underpriced. ARC is the second most underpriced. And, ooh, Rattlebones. Nice Majestic. And I feel like Crew is the most underpriced because the print run is so low. And I don't even know how it's under $1,000 a box. Just blows my mind with the pools and how rare it is. Crane Dance and Skies, you know. And then you see like WTR Alpha is like what, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 a box, whatever craziness it is, or a sealed case or whatever that stuff. And then ARC is so much cheaper, but the print runs are the same. And I know everybody prefers WTR, and the card pool is a little bit different, everything, but still, ooh, Flood of Force, foil Majestic. Wow, that's a lot of. Are we getting 2 per box? Okay, so that would be 2 foil Majestics per box. So that's 6 foil Majestics for this video. So we shouldn't get any more. Wow, that seems... Is it exactly 2 per box? I thought it was 1, or maybe the newer... Oh! Whoa! Cold foil. Okay, there it is. It was in the back. She's trying to sneak out on us. Ah, red liner. Coming in hot, boys and girls. We got the red liner. We got a little dot nick on the side there. Centering looks quite beautiful. And we got a little nick in the corners there. Beautiful red liner coming in hot. So, that is our third. Probably going to be the final cold foil of the video. Unless, of course, some sort of fable or some sort of ridiculous insanity happens to come across our screen here, everybody. I'm not expecting much more. We already hit quite a bit of goodies. I'm not really going to... I don't think there is the odd... Ooh, nice little room blade barrier. I don't think we're going to find anything else too extreme. Think about it. We got 6 foil Majestics. We got 3 cold foils in 3 boxes. I don't... Another needle. Okay. And another... Really? All right. Josh, do you look like this? Is this you? Like, why are we having 5 or 6 couriers right now? Like, why do we have an army of couriers just coming towards my face? Like, this is me getting skeptical of Mr. Courier. All right. Firefight. Big horn. And a pitfall trap. That's a nice little rare for the old Ranger over there. That is Ranger, right? Yeah. Before everybody attacks me. Rudy doesn't know anything about Flesh and Blood. Brutal Assault. Like I'm supposed to know everything. You know, please. Rudy, do you know everything? Not even close, home fries. That's one thing I can tell you all about me versus... Oh, wow. Look at this pack. Look at this. Look at this thing. We got gear. We got flipping Majestic gear and a token. God, Gambler's Gloves was such a... I would, like, does anybody remember how big of a deal, like, Gambler's Gloves were at the beginning of, like, the world of FaB? Like, it was such a big deal, man. Ooh, I love the Mist Blossom art. Heavy blade. I love the Mist Blossom artwork on that with the frame. Oh, Ira looks so good in that artwork, man. It's the blues and purples on that foiling, man. Man, they just pop you right in the left nut. It's so nice, man. All right, here we go. Wire Trap, Russian River, and a High-Speed Impact. Well, that's a swing and a miss. Yeah, I feel like we've exhausted all the goodies in this video. I feel like we got nothing else coming our way, everybody. Another redliner, and of course, crushing some wheat. Well, Josh, thanks for being a very kind patron. Obviously, let me know what you want to do. Obviously, you're going to want the... another... let me know what you want to do. Obviously, you can have anyone you want graded for free. I'll hand it off at the video once you let me a message. If you want any other ones to match or anything, just send me a message, let me know. I'll get you a special price on that. And ending the video on the very last pack. I don't expect anything, folks, so thanks for sticking around, but I'll talk about the market here for a second, but I'm not expecting anything. Oh, it's actually a nice massacre in the close. Hey! Nice little Data Doll extended art. That's nice. Okay, that's a nice little ending there. But overall, I still maintain the same thing I said 2-3 years ago. I always felt that WTR Alpha should be like a $10,000 box. I remember a long time ago, people made fun of me when I said WTR Alpha would be like $10,000, and then ARC First Edition would be the half-life of that, which would be like $5,000 a box. And then Crew would be like, I thought Crew could get to over $2,000 a box. And then, of course, that was back in the day when everybody's about Monarch to 1K. And then Monarch would be 1,000. Those like each set was like a half-life to the previous. Now, obviously, that did not come true. And of course, Monarch never even got close to 1,000. And then once we determined how much corruption and distribution, how much fake sold out things that were going on, then none of that turned out to be true. And unfortunately, the rest is history, everybody. But when it comes to these original 3 sets, I still think like WTR Alpha is pretty fairly priced on that kind of retail, especially if it's a sealed case or something. You know, I've seen, sealed cases for $20,000. Even I've seen sealed cases $30,000 where it's like it can be like $5,000 to $8,000 a box if it's a sealed case. And then I've seen loose boxes for, a couple $1,000s. It seems to bounce around higher than go lower, and it's very volatile. But again, the world is very volatile right now. You can't really fault if a store or a customer buys one or a case or a cheaper one from a shady source or more expensive from a trusted. I mean, that's just the time we're in. Things are going to be volatile like that. But I still think out of all of it, though, like Crew is still my number one. Now, again, don't be wrong. Crew is my number one favorite to open. I'd say my second favorite is going to be ARC. I love ARC First Edition, man. It is just, it's so much fun. But Crew and ARC are my favorite. We don't do a lot of these videos because of the cost. These things are just very expensive. There are not just tens of thousands of boxes. There's not even thousands of boxes lying around. You just can't. These things are so out of print and gone. There's just not much you can do. So when we do these special opening videos, it's really enjoyable, but it is very limited. Like, I always get messages from patrons of people like you all listening saying, who do have a case of Crew or a case of ARC and saying, oh, Rudy just opened another video. Well, that's a couple less boxes left in the world. I mean, that's literally how rare and how people view these things. If you have, it's estimated, ARC First Edition. I don't even know if there's like 1,000 or 2,000. Like I'd be surprised if there's even 1,000 boxes of ARC First Edition left in existence. Like, I'd be surprised if WTR Alpha even has 1,000 boxes left. I don't think there's over 1,000 left sealed. I just, and it's only been like what, 4 years? This is year what? This is year 4 or 4.5? Like, I just don't think people realize the scarcity of these boxes from the beginning. And I'm telling you, with the continued success and growth around the world of Flesh and Blood, the originals are going to continue to be sought after. And it's only been this is like year 4. And my brain in the pricing and what the market's going to price these things, I have no idea how it's going to view it on year 5 or year 7 or year 10 or 15 years from now. I mean, the only other card games were Pokemon and Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh!, which at the very beginning, they sold out immediately. And that's similar to Flesh and Blood. From the very beginning, like even when Magic came out, like in 1995, 2 years after Magic, it was almost impossible to get Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, or Arabian Night packs. Even at the beginning. And that's what this reminds people of. Not saying Flesh and Blood is Magic 2.0, but I kind of am saying it. And some people think sorcery is going to be also going. I mean, some of these new companies and people, the people running these things, like James and LSS running FaB, these people know what they're doing. I mean, James and LSS is on set 12, and they made it through the crash. And then prices are strong. Organized play is strong. They are worldwide. Like, again, economic conditions are so shitty and there's so much problems in the world and war and anger. And, I don't think some of the appreciation and respect is being given to some of these things. And, most of these small games did not survive COVID. I mean, hell, everyone makes fun of MetaZoo. They made it through the crash of 18 months after COVID in 2022 all the way through the year. Flesh and Blood, same thing. Bear market all crashing through 2022. Boom, Flesh and Blood comes back with a vengeance in 2023. Can we give some credit to that? That's a big deal. And no one seems to want to acknowledge, oh, hey, let's all just bash the one that Monarch went down. Let's all just make fun of it. Let's make fun of the creators. Let's make fun of any YouTuber. Let's make fun of every store that sold it. No, one product went down. That happens in every CCG, man. It's been happening with Magic since the 90s with Chronicles and Fallen Empires. It happened all the way through to recent with Dragon's Maze and Baldur's Gate and Master. That's part of it, but you can't handpick one set that goes down in price and then also at the same time ignore the other sets that were incredible successes. Same thing with Magic. We got what? Lord of the Rings special collector boxes coming with new serialized and insane art. You can make fun of it all you want. These boxes, people want them. Okay, there's not new Lord of the Ring draft and set coming, but people want. There's just a one-time collector box for the holidays, and people want them. Everybody wants. I'm getting messages between sorcery and pretty much the new Lord of the Rings thing. Those are the two things people want. Okay, that's what's going on right now. And you can't bash or, you have to accept the good and the bad. Flesh and Blood, Monarch was a mess. Since then, the ship's been adjusted. Print runs have been adjusted, FaB 2.0. The economy's been stable in the cardboard world of FaB. It's been really moving forward. Prices are nowhere near their lows, and the marketplace is healthy for FaB. You got to give them credit. I don't know if anyone's even listening. It's 27 minutes in a Flesh and Blood box opening. I'm sure it's me, my ex, my mom, my goldfish, and probably my hamster with one leg watching right now. Thanks for watching, folks. Josh, thanks for being a very kind patron. Let me know what you want to do with the graded cards, and I'll put this aside till I hear from you. Eversley, everybody, have a beautiful day out there. It is a beautiful world. With all the negative stuff that people like to leech onto and scream to the high heavens, remember, there are 10 times more positive things that happen every day that nobody wants to talk about because it doesn't get views and clicks in our economy.